Hey everybody, welcome. This is DJ here, and today I want to have a discussion about something that's coming up soon, or maybe later. I don't know. It might be coming up next year. I don't even know when it's releasing at any moment. But what I am talking about is the next Battlefield installment, which is Battlefield 7. And this game is kind of like a mix of emotions throughout the entire community, and I'd say majority of them is like a little low hype right now, very low excitement. And the reason why is the fact that there has been recent games that's been like very bad, like a total failure, and they really show that how bad these games are. And I don't want to keep on disclosing this game to say, oh, it's so bad it's not going to go so well. So I still have some kind of expectations to this, and I just expect that this next Battlefield 7 will probably be a next-gen game, close to maybe Battlefield 3 or 4, and close enough, it will probably get successful at some moment. Because I did hear that DICE and EA wants to kind of return back towards the old basics of how their older games were in order to make this another good success. So I kind of understand it. I kind of see some little redemption to this. So that's all I have for that. And I'm just have to say I have high expectations. I have very low hype right now. And all I'm just going to do is just wait and see how well this goes. Because with the past two recent games, it's just been a fail, a flop, and just so bad. So I just want to go and talk about that. Like 2042 was a very rough start. It was a very bad start, and when playing the game, there was a lot of bugs, glitches, and everything. I was all on the subreddit, and I kept on hearing so many people complaining a lot. And really, it was just such a bad start. And other than that, it just felt like there was little updates, very little new things, and it just seems like the developers were just so slow at it. I don't know why were they so slow, and it was a very rough launch, like a very bad launch. So I don't want this to, turn out terrible how we're all expecting, like from another Battlefield game. And maybe when we're turning to something else, probably like the next Battlefield, like Battlefield 5, maybe that probably is going to be a whole new vibe or something. Because I thought Battlefield 5 would be any remotely similar to like Battlefield 1, have similar iconic aspects, having to feel like you're back into a war during the past, which is very nice. I do like those kind of games. However, it does seem like it did not kind of had the same level of Battlefield 1. So I can understand that 5 was not much of a great success, other than its unique abilities and features that kind of makes it more outstanding compared to many other Battlefield games. And I'm kind of getting the pattern of how they keep on developing these games. So they have a bit of a difference, but also somewhat of a similarity between the two. Yeah. So other than, Battlefield 2042 and 5, I also want to look at some of the other good successes of the Battlefield franchise. Like Battlefield 3, which a lot of veterans would actually enjoy playing 3 the most. To be honest, I never really played 3, but I have played 4. And I know Battlefield 4 was at a little rough launch right there, but throughout update, it kept on getting better and better. And I feel like Battlefield 4 had the perfect follow-up, or like the story, to redeem a game from something that was so bad to something a bit more better, just a greater success. And that's all I can see. And I have to say, when playing Battlefield 4, I had the best moments in that game compared to any other Battlefield. And now when Battlefield 1 came out, I think it kind of shook the whole crowd. It shook the stage and everything, because everyone loved the trailer. I loved the trailer. I even rewatched the trailer lots of times. Seriously, it is just that good, and I just love the music that follows up with it, which is amazing. But other than that, Battlefield 1, in my opinion, is one of the best games in Battlefield franchise. And the reason why is I can see some realistic to it. The explosions look real. The atmosphere does look real. and the guns look real. I think it's the graphics and the atmosphere. That's probably kind of gives Battlefield 1 the greatest uniqueness compared to any other game, which I do think that 1 is probably the best Battlefield game ever made. So obviously I did share my thoughts about this, but in this video I also want to go and share a little bit about my experience when playing Battlefield, because I have played a couple of Battlefields before, even before I even started YouTube. And to be honest, I actually did start at Battlefield 1 before I even started the channel. Yeah, that was crazy. And I think one of my most older videos, I actually did like a one video of Battlefield 1. I bet that video has very bad views on there because it barely has anything. But Battlefield 1 was a very fun one. I started playing that game like maybe a couple of months after it got launched, and it was still pretty popular during that time, and I was like enjoying it. I did have some moments in here and there, but to be honest, I forgot all those moments because that was so long ago. After Battlefield 1, I started playing Battlefield 4, and I'm going to tell you this again, but Battlefield 4 was my best moments of Battlefield because I actually enjoyed the grind leveling up, because all I was really focused to get was to get to level 100 so I can get that C4, no, not C4, the C100 bipod knife. And I always wanted to get that knife so bad. I never even got the chance, but who knows, I may even return back to 4 just to play some fun games. And after that, I started playing Battlefield 2042 just a month after it got released, and I really realized that the game is not that good. I left that game and abandoned it for quite a long time until I returned at least like a month or two before this date. Yeah, and that's when I started, making 2042 videos on the channel. And after that, I did play some Battlefield 5, but 5 did not really meant so interesting to me, so I could see why Battlefield 1 kind of took over the spotlight of all Battlefields. But I do think, and I would want to agree with some veterans to say that Battlefield 3 was also at a good peak. So I'm not going to argue with anyone. I'm just going to say Battlefield was a great game. Any game. Not 2042 though. So I'm just going to go and finish this up here. Obviously, I have high expectations for this next Battlefield 7. So other than that, I'm not going to get the game until it gets to a full release. Not early access or anything. That means I'm going to be watching videos to go and check up on the game's status. I'll also go to the subreddit so I can follow up with other people and community on there so I can understand this entire game. Alright? I'm just a simple gamer trying to go and play Battlefield 7, but yet I also am waiting for this moment because right now we're at a very low stage right now, and I don't want to have to go through the same pattern over and over again. So that's all I have. So if you want to, why don't you go in the comments and maybe give me your thoughts about this next Battlefield 7 game. And all we just got was concept art, but I bet it can lead to something a bit more bigger. And I'm hoping that we will be getting a trailer eventually. I'm hoping maybe before this year ends. I'm hoping, but I still am just gonna be waiting. But that's all I'm just gonna wait for. Yeah. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. And why don't you go and subscribe down below if you have. And like the video if you kind of like this talk here. I just want to go and share my thoughts and a little bit of a talk about this next Battlefield. And I hope you guys have a great day. Yeah. So hope you guys have also a great experience in the next Battlefield as well. I really hope this won't become a fail again. So yep, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye bye.